Shall we start, ma'am? Now it is 27 members.
That is what, sir. That is what. Please start.
4:45. Yeah, happy evening to all of you. This is one more virtual meeting. Last time we had physical meet. This time also we planned for the physical meet, but all of a sudden, like many of them are engaged with the other assignments and all. And also it was a short notice and traveling was the problem. That's the reason again we shifted to the virtual meet, and next week Saturday again we are going to have the physical meet. Next Saturday coming next week Saturday we will be having physical meet in Kasturi ma'am school, and that will be confirmed on Monday.
Sir, next Saturday is October 2nd, isn't it?
Oh, Gandhi Jayanti.
Yeah.
Okay, then we will check it out once. Okay.
Next Saturday is October 2nd, Gandhi Jayanti.
Yeah. Thank you. Before going for the today's agenda is the main agenda is about the LOC. As we are planning for the next week, we will be having one more physical meet. And today, the most of the discussion will be about the LOC, because as we are approaching to the deadline, and it's about the LOC and also registrations for the new schools and all new schools, because they are in dilemma that how to complete the LOC and the registrations and all. First, before we start, and all the new schools, like one is Kanderstein principal changed, and the next one, one more new school, that is Mrs. Aruna and the Sunita Chinmaya. So please, these principals, please introduce yourself so that we can start. Aruna ma'am, I think you can start.
Happy evening to everyone. We are very glad to be a part of this cluster. I'm Mrs. Aruna Ji, Principal of Academic Heights Public School in Shapur. And I've seen everyone are very active, and I'm very glad to be a part of this. Thank you everyone for your warm welcome and wishes. Thank you.
Good evening, all the principals. My name is Shravan Kumar. I've been appointed as principal for Kanderstein Senior Secondary School, Hayat Nagar.
Welcome, sir. Chinmaya, Sunita ma'am.
Hari Om, sir.
Hari Om, ma'am.
So I'm Sunita Padmarao. So appointed.
I think, ma'am, if you can switch on your video.
Yeah, actually, I'm somewhere out, sir. Like I have told you the problem what I'm facing now. Actually, there's a ritual going on.
Okay, okay.
Sorry, principal. I'm Sunita Padmarao from Chinmaya Vidyalaya.
Yes.
Hari Om, sir.
Hari Om, ma'am. Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Next, any other new principals? There is a grade 9 with the name is grade 9. It is showing, please. Right. We'll start with the LOC first. So any new schools, the new schools, anyone is having any doubt regarding the LOC, or do you want us to show once again the how to do the process and all, and even for the old principals and the old schools also? Is it required to open and show once sharing the screen and explaining all the things?
Sir, I have a doubt, Sanjeev sir.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, first, just we will ask new schools, because they are facing the problem with many of these schools. They shared their queries and all. Like first, we'll ask the new schools if they have anything. Once we will show within 2 to 3 minutes, and afterwards.
You want to show the whole thing? Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Right. Sudeshna, ma'am, you're asking something here.
Sir, we are not able to open our LOC. We are able to open OSS, HP, and
Okay. voice is breaking. Your voice is breaking.
Then maybe everyone will be benefited.
Hello.
Sanjeev sir?
Yes, ma'am, please.
Yeah, Sanjeev sir, if you show the presentation, then
Yes.
everyone will be benefited.
Okay, okay. I'm just going to share the screen. Right. So this, I think both the screen and voice both are clear. Please, if you can confirm me.
Sir, just it is coming that you have started screen sharing. Your voice is audio is clear. It has started, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So first, the official website cbse.gov.in, and then after opening this, and just go to the main website. Click on the main website. Okay. So here HPE portal is there, e-Pariksha is there, and for all the portals there is one more is also there. So just for the LOC, and we need to go to the e-Pariksha. Click on e-Pariksha first, and then this is even for the registration also, it will come here only, and it is not opened yet. And just click on the continue to login. Then there are the two options. One is each and every year the school has to register. The school has to register, and then once you click on this register your school, there you need to enter your ID and password. So just I'm clicking on this. Here you have to enter the ID and password. Once you enter the ID password, it will ask the principal details and their experience and the person who is entering the data and their mobile number, and the 9th and 10th, 11th, 12th student details, and the change of password also it will ask. This is about the registration. And after registration, soon after registration only you can able to open the submission of LOC. Without registration you cannot open this one. Ma'am, in your case maybe that is the problem. First you have to click on the registration.
Yes, sir. Right.
Please
I
tell me.
understood it now. I
Yes.
was missing this step.
Yes. Register your school. Then you click on the submission of LOC or registration. I'm just opening our school, my school details. And it is always advisable to everyone, and whenever you are changing every academic year, whatever the password you are giving to the LOC or the registration, same password we have to use for the HPE and the other portals and all. So better to maintain a single password, and every year you change the year, only the last year you can change. So this is about our school. And then you just first you have to go for the checklist. When you click on the checklist, and the details will come here, and you can here, and many of us will get confused here. 9th and 11th only it is showing, because it is when we register the 9th class students. Now they are in the 10th class. 9th is absolutely it is 10th class, the present 10th class. Just click on go, then the list will be opened. So these are the candidates list without photograph, and this you can check. The other way, you can go to the LOC checklist. Click on the LOC checklist, and here you can select the 10th or the 12th class. Then the show photo, you click on the show photo, then click on go. Then along with the photo, you will get all the details. So all these details are there. Okay. So these are the student details in our school with the their fee and all the details are there. Next. So once after this LOC checklist, you have to take the printout. Thorough checking should be done by the class teacher as well as the child, and they have to you have to take the signature. And then you bulk migration upgrade. And those who are having the 10th class, 11th and 12th, and if the child want to continue in your, then no need of please, if everyone please mute yourself. Ratna Reddy sir, I think. Ratna Reddy sir, please mute yourself. Okay. So here just I clicked on the bulk migration update, and if the child want, just click on the list record, and here just you click on each and every checkbox, and for clicking on this you no need to use the mouse also, just use the tab and the space bar. It is automatically, you can click all the checkboxes, and at last you can click on the update migration status. Just click on it and automatically the migration status is updated to all the students. This is about the migration. Then coming to the third language, just click on the third language, and here click on the list records, and here for each child and what is the third language they have studied. It is generally what we do in our school, and right from the grade 1 to grade 8 we are following the 3 language formula. The Telugu, Hindi, English, all 3 languages are there. And the students, those who are opting in the grade 10, and we give them in the 8th grade, 3rd language as a Hindi. And if the child is opting grade Telugu in the 10th class, and we are giving Hindi in the grade 8. Okay, so here select the 3rd language, codes and all. Then here year of pass. Year of pass, that is the 8th class, when they have passed and all, that you have to select, and then upgrade this record completely here. And if the child did not, if the child did, yes.
Sir, third language, what code should you select?
Sorry, ma'am.
Third language, what code should you select?
No, it is Telugu Telangana. It is here 085. It is the Hindi course B.
Okay, same codes apply?
Yes. Same codes. Same code. Okay. And now, if the child did not take any of the 3rd language in the 8th class and all, in the circular it is clearly stated that, and you have to give one more option in the 9th class. And in the 9th class also, the child did not clear the examination in the 3rd language. Again, in the 10th class also, you have to give the 3rd language exam. You have to conduct in the school level. That's what they have mentioned in the circular. And then you click on the upgrade 3rd language year and the pass. So this is about the 3rd language. So after doing these 2 process, and here when you click on the checklist of the LOC with the photograph, if any of the child's photograph is missed, then you can update the photograph here. Okay, so here this option, by using this upload or update photograph, and you can, by using this you can upload the photograph. But when you are uploading the photograph of any of the child, there the file must be renamed with their registration number. Registration number, it should be renamed with the registration number. That is about the photograph. Last academic year, most of our schools are, all the schools were shut down, and because of the pandemic and all, and we have uploaded the students' photographs in the civil dress and the different color dresses and all. Now, most of the schools are taking the new photographs of the children and they're uploading. This is about the photographs. Now, if any child is left from the school, or if any child passed out or left from the school, just click on the delete 10th class and enter the 5 zeros. Here the 5-digit serial number is there. It starts with the 4 zeros 1, and so that number we have to enter here, and then when you click on the find, and that the child details will come. So for example, I'm just entering 401, and this is my first child of our school, and here you have to select the reason why failed, transfer from your school to other, medical reasons, any other, and then you have to select this option and click on the confirm deletion. This is about the deleting of the candidates. Next, addition of the candidates. And you have taken the students admission in the grade 10, direct admissions. We call it as direct admissions. If the child is from the CBSE board, and then it is add new record, there is an option, and the add transfer within CBSE. So if the child, first you have to send all the details and with the scanned copies with your blue ink and the signature along with the 5,000 rupees DD. And if it is case 1, 1,000 rupees DD, you have to send all the documents to the RO Chennai. Once they approve it, and then this option will be and this will be activated. Okay, so otherwise it will show, for example, I'm trying to enter here. So So here, no, this is for the child one. This just a minute. That is for the modifications, corrections. And here I'm trying to add new record. I'm just clicking on the add new record. So number of additions exceeded 0. So if it is not activated to your school and the approval is not done, this error will come. This error will come. Next, this is about the new students which you have taken the admission in the grade 10. So for this compulsory, you have to send the SOPs, the complete through Harkala, and the original DD you have to send by post. Once they send the mail approval letter, then only you can able to add these two within CBSE or from the any of the other state board you can add. This is about the addition of the students. Next, add modify. Now the student, there are some mistakes in the student details. Okay, so now I'm just entering the student details here 001 and the student details is, and you can go for the changes. Caste mismatch, or the subject is mismatched and all. So in that case, you can change the details here and just click on the upgrade record. So here, since I did not upgrade the third language, it is not showing here. And even about the mathematics standard and basic also, you can select here only. Okay, so about mathematics standard and basic, you have to select here and click on the update record. So these are about the additions, deletions, modifications, and the third language upgradation and the migration and the this all about. Then once you finish this one, then you have to click on the final button, finalization of the data. So just click on the final button and here immediately the warning will come and which class you are finalizing. You have to select 10th class and click on the final confirmation. Once you click on this, you cannot edit the data. So once you finalize this, then the payment option will be activated. Just click on the payment, make payment. And here, since I did not finalize, the payment gateway is not opened here. This is about the payment. Once the payment is done, the payment status we can check by entering the details and then go to the reports and the final list of candidates of the 10th and 12th, even 9th and 11th also, it will come here, and that you have to take the printout. After taking the printout, you have to sign, and as well as the what we'll call even the children signatures also we have to take. So here in the today's circular, it is mentioned, and even you can upload the PDF copies also. It is today one of our known schools, that's a newly affiliated school having only 3 students. They have finalized the data, but as of now, they did not give any link after the payment. They did not give any link for the e-Aadhaar validation or the uploading of the document. They did not give any link. So this is about the LOC. Now we will go for the questions. I think I went very fast. Am I audible to you all?
Yes, sir. Actually, there is one
Yes.
one step. Like there is one step it will ask you is before we submit the payment and all, if the OASIS has been finished and HPE has been finished.
Yes,
HPE
yes,
and OASIS.
that's a more
Without that,
important
it will
point.
not
Yes, I forgot. Thank you. Compulsory before you submit, and by 29th is the last date for upgradation of the updation of the OASIS. 29th of this month is the last date for the OASIS updation. Okay, so before you go for this HPE, you have to complete OASIS. You have to complete, then only complete this process.
So one doubt, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please.
Yeah, this is regarding the LOC point of view. 9th and 10th teachers are supposed to be taken as TCTs, remaining or PRTs. Is it to be changed?
Yes, 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 sir.
I think last year also we did the same thing. 10th
Correct,
class
sir.
teachers were handling, we have given as TCTs, remaining all we have given as PRTs.
Correct, sir.
But
Correct.
is it accepting, sir? In case if we
Accepting, sir.
change in that?
Accepting.
Sanjeev sir, it's not accepting. It's not. That was what I wanted to ask you. It's not accepting at all. Naveen sir, meed accept ainda?
లేదు madam, actually when I've changed it, it is saying that so and so student teacher cannot take 7th class by
correct.
having
So
PRT.
నాకు 6th 7th కి అసలు టీచర్సే లేరు అలా PRT అని పెడితే. This is what I wanted to ask Sanjeev sir.
No, ma'am. Maybe you are committing this. Maybe just shall I open that? Shall I open the Oasis once?
Sir, one clarification here. We'll have to delete the teacher and again add the teacher as TGT or PRT. We are not able to edit once we do it.
Correct.
Delete and add as new teacher.
If you are upgrading the teacher from the PRT to the TGT, or like the data also should match the ratios. 1:1.5 ratio also should match. Otherwise, I'll just open the.
Last year it was not a problem, sir, because we have given all the 10th class teachers as TGTs. Remaining teachers we have given PRTs. It is accepted. But this year it is showing that so and so teacher cannot take, being the PRT, she or she cannot take the 8th class or 7th class. No, that is
But
actually
in the
what we
circular, it
explained.
was mentioned very clearly, TGT is only for the 9th and 10th.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're right. But actually, as per the Oasis, there is a difference, sir. As per the LOC, there is a difference.
Even the number of the students also, Oasis, it is accepting 45, but here as per this, only 40.
Yes, yes, yes.
No, TGT is a teacher who teaches from 6th to 10th.
Yes, yes.
And any teacher teaching 5 and below comes under PRT.
Yes, yes.
Correct, ma'am.
Jayashree,
actually,
you know
as-
what happened when Jayashree, when Sashi sent the same link like this last year, class 10 correction ki class 5 teachers ni పిలిచారట.
Yes, madam, that is a problem.
అంటే మనం పంపించే దాంట్లో ఈ స్కూల్లో కూడా నేను చూశాను, ఓన్లీ టీచర్స్ హు ఆర్ టీచింగ్ 9th and 10th వాళ్ళ పేర్లే పెట్టారు. ఓఎస్ఎస్ లో కూడా వాళ్ళ పేరే పెడితే ఈ ఇయర్ ఇంకా మేము అప్లోడ్ చేయలేదు కనుక we don't know whether it's accepting or not.
For me, it did not accept Jayashree, so I don't know whether I have to mention the names or I should leave that blank at తెలియట్లేదు నాకు.
No, ma'am, compulsory you have to update it, because many of us, what we are thinking is, it is last year data only anyway, the number of the students and the number of the teachers are matching and all. But you can see the final report, updated date also it is showing. So if something is wrong and we cannot ask the CBSE because you didn't upload and your uploaded date is somewhere in the 2018 or 16, it is there. They will show this one. Just I'm trying to open.
Sanjeev, just now you see on the WhatsApp, there is one message that has come. Just check it now. Somebody sent it.
The group, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, the same one. Just now I have mentioned, no, like one of our known schools, they have finalized, but there is no link for the e-signature and or the digital signature.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling. The same thing. And if there is any direct admission, we need not wait for that. Also, we can finalize the remaining students and send it.
Compulsory. Yes.
Even after approval, also it is not accepting, because when I called up the board, they said by Monday they are going to send it. They'll give access for updating their details.
True, ma'am. Many of these schools.
Everything, but then it is still not accepting. So when we got in touch with the board, we sent a mail to them, and then I called up the board, and the board says, okay, we'll be sending it by Monday.
Yeah.
If it doesn't happen now, according to this message which has come, we can go ahead with it, finish off for some of them, as it was happening in the previous years, send these children, and for the others, you can update it later.
2 to 3 days back, I have called the CBSE and I was behind them, and they have activated the new student approval for us. So I grabbed yesterday the new student.
Same right.
Sir, I got your point just now, Naveen Reddy sir and Janki ma'am. how you are doing? You are trying to add the new faculty or the old faculty name you are trying to add, or you are trying to
For
edit?
already the old, no, the old teachers' names which are already there on the Oasis, according to the board instructions, we wanted to change them from TGT to PRT. That's all.
Okay, okay. Just I'll try to share the screen of Oasis now. You can see here. Can you see my screen now?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now here you can see this is already the details are there. For example, I'm trying to put my this particular teacher. Now you have to delete this record first. Then you have to go for the add new.
Sanjeev sir, we cannot hear you.
Sorry. Others, please confirm.
Can hear, can hear.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes,
Can
yes,
hear,
well,
sir,
it's
no
audible.
Yeah.
Audible. Only
yeah,
thing
yeah,
is,
but,
all of them should switch off their videos, Sanjeev sir.
Please switch off your
And only it
videos
is
and
audible.
like you can mute your mics also. Like a lot of disturbance is coming. Please.
Yes, correct.
Yes, yes, please. This is the teachers data bank, our schools teachers staff details. And if I want to change this particular teacher to the PRT, then we have to delete this record first, and then edit. Then you go to the add new staff details.
I had enough of this now.
Please mute your mics, all of you. Yes. Now here, most of us, what we are doing is main subject, highest qualification. The problem is here. Select classes taught. This one we have to select carefully. Next year, this if it is secondary or the senior secondary, subject 1, subject 2 and all. If nothing is there, just you this must be there. Select a secondary subject. If you are selecting anything and it won't accept, this only you by chance if you are touching and maintaining this one, and you have to go for the first one. Select a secondary subject. This should be there. Next, even for the senior secondary also, this option only should be there if she or he belongs to the PRT. And in that way, I think we can complete. Last year we did same thing. I think I am clear, and just but today I will check one.
It's the head of the cluster. It's a cluster meeting. It's ARCA principal.
Sai Santosh sir, please. I muted. Please don't unmute. Thank you. Right. Yes. Any other questions in the LOC, please?
Sanjeev sir, may I ask you one query? This is
Please.
not regarding class 10. This is regarding class 9. I have a case, sir. The child is coming from Jaipur. Now, she is studying in class 9, present class 9, coming from Jaipur, writing midterm exam. Till now, sir, we have not got any information for class 9 LOC.
Yes.
So the child can only come after in the last week of October.
Okay.
By then, yes, sir. By then, if the registration is already done in the previous school, and the child has to come to Hyderabad and take admission in Hyderabad.
Okay.
So that registration we can always send with a letter from the principal to RO Chennai, and things will move fast. No, there should not be any problem. I hope.
Yeah, last year also, I think Husna Madam's school, same thing happened. The child shifted from Dubai to here. Their registration done there. So immediately she sent her with the letter and all. Then she got the approval. And but yes,
we got approval in the month of February because they were already registered for grade 9 in that school.
And also last year they have given the second chance for the registrations and the LOC because of the pandemic.
But because we had already applied, we could not register them, though it was open to apply. We could not register. They were registered in the previous school.
Yes.
So we too got a candidate who was studying in hostels in Jaipur. Okay. Again, we have done the proceedings and we got the approval. In the month of March, we have sent it, sir. So in the month of June or July, we got the approval from the RO Chennai, sir. So today we have, not today, So it's been added, the child's name has been added in the main lot.
Okay, okay.
Okay, thank you all. Thank you.
Yeah. Yes. So
one small query is Sanjeev sir.
Sanjeev sir, a small doubt. Sanjeev sir, in case we get the we get the approval for the 3 students in the mail form, you directly will have those 3. How many ever we have applied for, those many slots will be open. That's all, right? So we don't have to worry whether they want to send another separate mail for it or not.
No. First, once you get the approval, you will get a mail first, and later they will send the hard copy also. For example, you have for the 3 and you got only 2. Then for who are the 2, you have to find out and add the 2 candidates. You cannot add the 3rd candidate. And if you get the 3 candidates out of 3, if you get the approval for the 3 candidates, then you can able to add 3 candidates, and they will send the details in the mail. Just enter add new, and then you can enter all the details, and then you can make the payment even after the last date also by paying the penalty, 2,000 rupees.
Okay.
The reason the CBSE is asking not to wait till last minute and you complete the process. Don't wait for the additional candidates or anything. Even if you have the, for example, today you are finalizing and paying the fee and all, then tomorrow you got the approval. Tomorrow you can start the process, and before the last date only you can complete it.
Right, sir. Right.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay.
Purna ma'am, you're asking something. Purna ma'am.
Yeah. Sanjeev sir, same question I wanted to ask regarding the new admissions for class 10. Should we wait for the approval from the CBSE, or we can go ahead with the old candidates?
As CBSE is suggesting, and even our request also, please better go ahead with the existing candidates and don't wait for the new candidates. Definitely the second lot will be opened for the new candidates.
Fine.
Automatically the add option will come. Yes.
Fine. Thank you. Yeah.
Yes. Any other questions regarding the LOC?
Sanjeev sir.
Yes, sir, please.
Sir, actually, when we are giving a call to CBSE Chennai, they are saying Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, like that. Can we rely on that information that, officially they are telling we received hard copy as well as mail. So can we wait? Otherwise, whatever the candidates are there, we can go ahead. That is what my question is. Actually, you answered this one.
You can go ahead with the candidates which you have already, and new admissions you can do it in the second lot also, sir. Because already, let's say you have 100 students and you have the next 10 students, and very big task at the end to do complete all these formalities and all. Better you go ahead with this 100 students, and later you can add in the second lot, you can add the next 10 students.
My question is, if I go with the second lot, they will put a fine, otherwise they will accept that with the same fees.
If it is accepted before the deadline, if it is approved before the deadline, then without penalty, you can add the students. And if it is after that, and then you have to pay the penalty compulsory.
Now, my question is, we have sent earlier, they have received hard copies, they have received mail. Now it is their duty to approval. Suppose if they approved after that timing, how can I pay that fine?
That everyone is having the question, but even last 2-3 years, we also paid for 1 or 2 candidates, because out of 2-3 candidates, and they say for this particular child, this problem is there, that problem is there, you send because there is, I think, only one person is working. Many of the working, but one lady who always attend the calls and all. I think I have shared today with 1 or 2 members her mobile number also. Is the one who directly handles the and all, then immediately she gives the response.
If you please share that lady mobile number, I will also follow up, sir, because I got vexed that following up from 5 days onwards.
Yeah, sure.
That is my doubt, sir. Thank you.
Sanjeev sir, I have a doubt.
Yes, ma'am.
Again, regarding Oasis. In Oasis, now when we are mentioning only 9th and 10th teachers as PGTs, remaining all, again we need to delete and add PRT. Tomorrow when they say how many you have the qualified BA teachers, is it not going to show any variation we have almost all PRTs and only 6 or 7 B.Eds. Is it not going to reflect in any other way where they ask that these many qualified teachers you required it? I mean to say
These are
TGT.
also BEds.
No, all
Then we will
compulsory.
mention B.Ed and we need to mention as PRT there, right? Though we will mention it. But will it take again in OASIS the column what you have shown of taking up class 1, 5, 6, 7 if we are mentioning it as PRT? Will it accept it? Up to 7th, it's going to be PRT.
Actually,
OASIS has left in that particular page, sir.
When there was a TTC and the DED, it was up to 5th class, and the PRT we used to call. Later, DLED and all, diploma in elementary education and all, then they upgraded to up to 8th class and all now. Okay, so now it is deleting the record means immediately you have to add the record also. For example, there was a PRT and now she's teaching the 9th and 10th classes. Okay, so in that case, you delete that record and then you add it.
So all the entire staff who are
No, don't do for the entire staff, because PRTs must be there and entities must be there, all must be there. Only for the TGTs, the more concern and more thing you have to more focused is TGTs, because they will be given the evaluation duty, and there these all the account numbers and all must be very clear and the correct.
So the one who are handling 1 to 8 class, I need to mention as PRT.
That's what we are just thinking. I'm not sure about it, and just let me check once again. Once again, let me check.
Sir, I don't think that 1 to 8 they are only included in PRT, sir. Up to 5th, I think they are PRT, but above 5th, I think it is TGT, sir.
Sanjeev sir, can I say something?
Yes, please.
As per Kendriya Vidyalaya, up to class 5, it is PRT.
PRT.
And 6 onwards, it up to class 10, it is TGT. 11th and 12th is PGT. Now, as per qualifications, and we also have to fill the salary scale. So all that has to match. Now, those who have DED, when that entire batch started, people were getting qualified en masse, though they are qualified to teach up to class 8, but actually they are to be considered as PRTs.
Yes.
DED doesn't qualify them to be TGTs.
Okay.
To become a TGT, it is compulsory to have a BEd degree.
Okay.
That's absolutely true, because DEd is a diploma in education, so they can only be primary teachers, elementary.
Exactly.
And that is very clear. When NIOS has started with this DED and NMAS people were getting, they said that everybody should be having a diploma who is teaching primary level, elementary.
Right. Yes.
So when you take elementary, all teachers teaching from 1 to 5, what you rightly told just now, they are all called as PRTs.
Correct. Now about the next part is about the selection. Sanjeev sir had shown over there which classes the teachers are teaching.
The classes, and only those teachers will be called for evaluation.
Exactly. That is where we have to be careful that we fill in only those classes which that teacher is teaching. If we are not filling it correctly over there, which classes they are teaching, that is where the problem starts. So those who are teaching 9 and 10, we should only stick to the 9 and 10 over there. Otherwise, they will call up for corrections.
Absolutely correct, madam. That's what even I felt too, actually.
We
have to be very careful by filling the classes.
Rachna ma'am,
and
I want to ask.
If, ma'am, one second. TGT, like if they are BEd, I have included them as TGT. That way, not DED. TGT, if they are BEd. That way only. Yes, Rachna ma'am, correct?
If it is a graduate, if the person is graduate with a BEd, that person as per qualification comes under TGT.
Yes,
if a person has got, now it also depends on your positions, how you are. A person with a postgraduate degree can be a TGT, but a person with a graduate degree cannot be a PGT.
That is clear. That is clear, Rachna ma'am. That is clear. But only for senior secondary, I include them under PGT. That way.
Yes, yes, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Senior secondary
yes.
is PGT.
Yeah.
Rachna ma'am.
That way only I
Rachna ma'am.
follow. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
Swati ma'am.
Still, my doubt is not clear. Well, the teacher who is having her B.Ed and teaching class 6,
Yeah.
shall I mention as TGT there?
Yes.
So when I'm mentioning as TGT, tomorrow for evaluation, if she is called upon,
Hey,
No,
No,
she is
no,
able
the
to-
subject,
Your
the
class
They will
class
not
is,
call.
that is what in the class selection Sanjeev sir had showed
Yes.
just now.
Mhm.
Your class
just check here,
selection
ma'am.
has to be correct.
Just check
Okay.
Yeah,
here.
that's right.
This one, this
Here your
part,
class selection is very important.
the select classes
And I
start, you
would
have
just
to
like
click
to
it very
add over
quickly.
here, Sanjeev sir,
Yes,
this person, like what Mrs. Swati was asking, she is a B.Ed and she is teaching class 6. Just class 6 is she teaching, or she is also teaching the lower classes? If she is teaching the lower classes, because you do not have a teacher, you have given one section or one class of 6, will not make her a TGT. Unless it is that the teacher is in that TGT scale.
Correct.
So
That
you,
is
there
why-
are three
that is
factors
why the
which-
pay
there are
scales
many
also have
factors
to
which have
match.
be considered when you are calling a person a TGT or a PGT. PGT secondary schools do not have. Only social welfare schools have PGTs, where they have only up to 10th class. But all our private schools which are affiliated to CBSE, and if they are having, it's only a secondary school, all of them are TGTs. So you will have 3 categories of teachers with you. NTT,
PRT,
trained teachers, TGTs, trained graduate teachers, and PRTs, primary
yeah.
teachers.
Yes.
So for primary teachers, just look into the qualification of the teacher. The teacher, he or she can be a B.Ed or a D.Ed. I'm done.
Ma'am, you are muted, Jayashree ma'am.
I finished talking and I muted myself.
Okay, right. Ma'am, just this part, Swati ma'am, this part you should be very carefully, you have to fill this part.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So the TGT teacher, like if she's handling, suppose I've given the classes of class 5.
Ma'am, I understand your question, because the question is, for example, like if you are putting her in the TGT category, okay, and if the number is coming down in the PRT's category, okay, so here don't worry about that. Only thing you have to concern, and how many PRTs your school required, how many TGTs your school required. Based on that, whether it is a B.Ed or D.Ed, you put in that category. Though she is the B.Ed and the MSc and all, then you can put as a PRT only. If your PRT number is less, you can treat her as a PRT only.
Okay, Sanjeev sir, got it.
Yes. Yes, Kasturi ma'am. Next.
Yes, sir. Yes. Sir, one more thing. I just want to, in fact, I was also discussing with you. The thing is that, sir, now CBSE has told us categorically that for basic, and this is regarding basic and standard math. CBSE has told us categorically that those who will take basic math cannot take math as one of the options in class 2.
Yes.
Class 2. Now 11 and 12. Now we have seen that institutions like Narayana and Chaitanya, they are offering this option, giving them MPC, MEC with math as one of the subjects. So now my query to you, sir, and all the leaders over here, that when a child takes basic math, the code for that subject will be different. When the child goes for, suppose when the child goes for JEE Advanced and Main, so that code will be showing, reflecting as basic math. Will that be a problem, because will CBSE stop the child from writing this exam? Thank you.
Yeah. It's as per the guidelines from the CBSE last year and the before year. Though the child opted in the basic mathematics in the grade 10, but later they have given the exemption. This academic year they can go for they can choose the MPC in the grade 11 and 12. So that option they have given. But initially, when they given these two options, basic and standard, it was clearly stated the child who is opting basic mathematics cannot go for go for the mathematics in the +1 and +2. That's what they have mentioned. But because of the pandemic, these 2 years that they have given the exemption. But this year, how it will be and all, we don't know. We are not sure about it.
So sir, when we are updating our LOC, so we have to talk to our parents stating that if they take basic, they can't pursue higher studies with math.
Correct.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yes. But I think, Kasturi ma'am, this is applicable to 11th and 12th. And Narayana and Chaitanya, I don't think that this one they are going to follow it. This is what even this was brought to my notice also, because they have given admission to the students in intermediate with mathematics as one of the optional subjects. This was brought to my notice, but I don't think that here intermediate children will have any difficulty. Only if they go with 11th and 12th, I feel that there may be some.
No, the
no, ma'am.
Very clearly, no, ma'am. It is the higher studies. In a higher classes, the child cannot go for the mathematics if the child opts the basic mathematics in the grade 10. This is what.
Is it not given an option again that in case if he has gone for the basic, next year again he can write a standard or some kind of guideline was there?
It was given in one circular. This was mentioned that he can go with the standard.
Write again the standard paper.
Yes, it was given.
Yeah, that option was given. That option was given for improvement. If they want to take standard, they can take it later. But we have seen, ma'am, children normally they don't come for that option. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about cases where with basic math, and organizations, institutions like Chaitanya and Narayana have given MPC. Children have studied MPC for 2 years, and then if they go for JEE Main and Advanced, what will happen to them? Will they be stopped or will they be allowed? That was the only question which compartments to upgrade themselves. So it's not that question which I'm asking. I'm asking when the code will show its basic math, because of Narayana and Chaitanya giving them MEC, will they get misguided? What as school leaders, what is our responsibility and how do we tackle the matter? I got your answer, Sanjeev sir. I got the answer.
Yes. We have to, it's our responsibility to explain to the parent. Of course, the CBSE is not mentioned in any of the place on the certificate that the child opted and he is not eligible for the mathematics and all. But we don't know this academic year because the pandemic is going to finish. Then if all of a sudden, if they bring somewhere and the child will lose their interest in the 11th and 12th. So that's the reason it is our responsibility to explain the parent if the child is going for the basic mathematics, they cannot opt in the higher studies mathematics as a main subject.
And another thing, sir, Sanjeev sir, basic mathematics was introduced only in the year 2019 by CBSE.
Correct.
So it's only 2 years because when they were giving us the historical year of reference here, at that time, basic mathematics was not mentioned in the previous year. So when it was introduced, it's only 2 years. Just last year, the second batch has passed out, 21. And we don't even know. And in those 2 years also, they have given this chance to the children saying that because of the pandemic situation, you can still take mathematics at the higher level.
Yes, ma'am.
This year, what we are doing is when the parents are coming and when they are taking basic mathematics, we are making it very clear and we're taking an undertaking from the parent saying that if your child is taking basic, as per the CBSE norms, may not be eligible to take mathematics at +2.
Correct.
This is only to be on the safe side. We don't even know what is going to happen tomorrow, what decision CBSE will be taking.
You're right.
So with whatever little information is available with us, let us be on the safe side. Take an undertaking from the parent, make it clear to them.
Yes.
I want to change from standard to basic, some child comes. Bring a letter from your parent and then take an undertaking from the parent that as per the norms of the CBSE, the child may not be eligible. We don't know whether he's going to be eligible or not. What decision CBSE will be taking. So this is just a new thing which has been introduced by the board. It's 2 years. And in these 2 years, we have seen children are eligible to take mathematics at +2.
Correct. Correct.
So the present batch will become the third batch with basic math.
It's always good practice. Good practice to take the undertaking.
Yes, and one more thing, I have spoken to the principal Maratpalli because my school is close to Maratpalli, principal of Chaitanya, and he is also clueless. When I started questioning him that what is the future of your student, he just called off. First he told me
what I tell Kasturi ma'am, it is change of board. Do we know everything what is happening in the state board?
No. That is not the thing, ma'am. Actually, Jayashree ma'am, as you have rightly said, now third year after completing class 12, they will sit for the exam. So until and unless they write the exam, we don't know whether they will be allowed or not. So we have to.
The board has told them they are allowed. These 2 years, the exemption is there. Now we'll only have to see the present one for whom we are registering now. And they'll be writing the 10th exam in 2022.
Yes.
Whatever change will be there, the board will let us know. So to be on the safe side, we have to educate our parents saying that this is the scenario. Are you still willing to go ahead with basic? Or you want your child to take standard? So the option is very clear to the parent.
Correct. Yes. Thank you, ma'am. Next, Sunita, ma'am. SG Sunita, ma'am, please.
Yes, sir.
Please, we need your inputs.
Regarding basic math.
No, that is clear, ma'am. That is clear.
Yeah.
It's always safe side to take the undertaking from the each and every parent if they want to go for the basic mathematics.
Yeah. So.
Vasudha, ma'am, Sunita, ma'am, Naveen Reddy, sir. Padmavati, ma'am.
See, actually, parents are trying to fool state board people. They are really too smart. They know everything. See, it's not that they don't know or they are doing it under ignorance or something like that. They know everything, but they want to take a chance. Now that they have given the basic maths for their children, they passed out. Okay, fine. Now they want to play it. It's as simple as that. So how can we are being blamed? It's not our problem. See, till 10th, they are in our hands. We educated them. We have done whatever role we have to do. But once they step out of our school and change the board, it's the responsibility of the parents to take it. Or else, the college principal should educate them. Sir, you came from the CBSE school. If at all something happens, don't blame us. See, they cannot come back to our school and blame us because it's already we have educated them. They know what is basic maths. They know what is the other thing. But in spite of that, if they push their children to take MPC or MEC or whatever it is, it's parents who has to take the blame. It's not at all our problem.
True. And Vasu, what I feel being the next, hand-holding money from class 10 after school, they're going to college. So college should be aware of the rules and norms of basic and standard because they know everything. Because they need student, they are keeping mom and alluring children into their college. So they are taking a chance, and between the college and the parent that there is an understanding. But we have told them everything. We have explained everything to them. Next is their decision, whatever they want to do.
Exactly. See, if our children are going for +2, we know that they are not eligible. That is our concern. If they come back to +2, but if they are changing the board, it's not our responsibility. Simple. So even if parents come back to us and say that, Madam, why you have given basic math? Because we have already taken undertakings from the parents, whoever sorry, whoever is opting for basic maths, parents are giving us undertaking. So we have that proof. They know everything. In spite of knowing everything, if they want to go and jump into the well, how can we stop them? And we don't know what's happening, where they are going after leaving our school. So how can we monitor those many children? So don't even think about that. That is not in our hands.
Next, yes, Sunita.
One second, Sanjeev sir. Actually, it is a very apt question at the right time now, because people are being misguided, parents are being misguided, but the question of whether they'll be able to attend JEE, as Kasturi ma'am rightly pointed it out, that till there they are not thinking. Parent, today also there was an argument. They know much better because they are handling 11th and 12th. How will a CBSE secondary school know about all these things? That was the parents' concern. You give us basic, we will take 11th and 12th. That was their math in 11th and 12th. So anyway, we have a very clear picture now. We will also tell them to find out about the competitive exams. I think that will be better. Thank you so much.
Now the next focus is on the e-signature. There are 2-3 videos they have shared in the group and all, like we have gone through the videos and all. But I think if anyone can give the...
I got it, sir.
You got it?
I know.
Yes, please ma'am, please explain.
My office did it, sir. They took my PAN card, one photograph and Aadhaar card. And actually our correspondent sir also got an e-signature before, I believe, for the purpose of PF. So he went to the same person and he got it, sir.
I think that is digital signature, ma'am.
Digital signature.
Digital signature is different, and Aadhaar linked e-signature is different.
Not e-mudra, sir. It's not e-mudra.
No, digital signature will be provided with the many of the others also, not only e-mudra. Digital signature will come with the pen drive.
It's not with a pen drive, sir. I didn't get any pen.
Aadhaar linked e-signature is different.
Sanjeev sir, just now I forwarded one PDF file, one circular in our group.
Yes,
this is the latest circular regarding the e-signature. It's not compulsory. They have mentioned over there. We can just go with the PDF file of the LOC also we can upload. Just go through that circular, sir. I got it from other groups.
I have
forwarded. Okay.
It is from the CBSE. CBSE only you are telling, no? Yes, regarding this.
It's very clearly given. PDF of LOC can be uploaded if you are not going with e-signature. And difference also they have shown very clearly, e-signature and digital signature.
No, they have explained it is the CBSE sent that circular. It is very clearly stated. But it is about the e-signature. The other day in our group, there was a Swarup Datta sir's video. It is actually how to validate the e-signature. It was mentioned. And the validating e-signature is different and the uploading our e-signature is different. Aadhaar linked e-signature. First, if any document, if we download from the government website, it should be validated, and otherwise it will come with the question mark and so that they have explained. This validated document we have to download, and this one either maybe after giving the link we have to upload in the right place of the LOC, or else then all scan copies after the finalization we have to take the signatures of the students, scan everything and upload it. These are the two options they have given in the recent circular, today's circular. Just let us wait, and still the link is not given because one of the known schools today they have completed and there is no link about the e-signature or the uploading of the PDF also. So let us wait. Okay.
Fine.
Yes. Any other things?
It will open on Monday, sir, because this is one which they have sent in the Siksha portal. I mean, to every school the mail has come. Even my school the mail has come. The one which was shared by Poorna ma'am, saying that don't wait for the e-signature. You can upload the data. This is just this evening. I think they must have just check the date and tell you.
Yes, it was today in the afternoon.
Yeah, it came at 5 o'clock today evening.
Yes, yes, we got the mail.
Even we have received.
Okay. Yes, yes.
And Monday the pool will be
All
open.
schools today at 5 p.m. they have sent this.
Yes,
Let's
5
wait till
p.m.
Monday. There's still that time. Its time is still there.
5 p.m. Okay, correct. Okay. So, shall we discuss about the EBSB today or in the physical meeting of next week?
Maybe I think in the physical meet, sir.
Physical meeting.
Physical
In the
meet, I
physical
think it is
meeting, let's
better.
have something to discuss
Better
there.
physical meet, yes. Physical meet we are planning next week.
Sanjeev sir, I'll take 1 minute to thank you. The error that you said, it was the same. It is working now. Thank you so much.
Okay, okay. Right, ma'am. Yes.
So when could be the tentative date, sir, for the next physical meet?
Shall we go ahead with the 4th? That is 4th Monday, or because 2nd is the October Gandhi Jayanti.
Gandhi
2nd.
Jayanti.
Yes, Gandhi Jayanti.
One thing I would like to know, when are you declaring Dasra vacation in this cluster?
We are working, Jayashree ma'am, we are working till the 9th, maybe from 10th. 10th.
Okay. And what about your term 1 exams?
We have started the term 1 exams.
What about the 9th and the 10th, or at least for the 10th, are you all having a pre-term exam for them?
Yeah,
Yes, madam, we are having the revisions.
25th.
And
Is
is
it
it
today
also-
we started? Term 1 for
and
10th
is it
and 12th.
offline or is it offline or online?
Online. Online.
Mine is offline, madam.
For everything, for us, everything is offline. 9 and 10.
Offline
I
and
just wanted
most of all the
the-
children are coming.
Because
Depends
for
on
me,
the
my
school.
students are coming and doing it offline, both 9th and 10th. We started yesterday. Now, today we started. Today was the first paper. And it's offline, 9th and 10th. Whereas for the rest of them, it is online.
For us,
So
we
I
have
just
started
wanted
from
to-
6th to 10th. 6th to 10th and everyone are offline. Only
Okay,
nursery to 5th is for online.
Okay.
So when will the tentative date be, sir?
3rd or 4th, okay, ma'am? Monday or Tuesday.
Third is Sunday, sir.
Sunday.
Sorry, 4th or 5th. Sorry.
Fine, sir. So what will be the timing? Post lunch? Do you want
Post
it
lunch is
post
the
lunch?
better. Post lunch only, ma'am. We have all
Fine.
our meetings,
It is
every
always nice to have on a Tuesday, sir.
Tuesday. Okay.
Because Monday is the first day of week. We settle down on Monday, then 5th we can have, or 6th if you say Wednesday, that can also happen.
Ma'am,
6th is also fine.
Batukama festival, ma'am, 6th.
6th
Sixth
is
is
Amavalya.
Not 6th, 5th.
Mahalaya.
6th is Batukama. Right.
Mahalaya.
6th is
Amavasya.
a holiday.
5th October, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay, 5th.
5th or 4th. 5th
Thank
or
you, ma'am.
4th. No worries.
अच्छा ठीक है, 4th
Fourth
ही
is
करो.
fine, madam.
4th.
4th is Monday, ma'am. As you said, we all will be busy.
We can
And
have
we'll
it
be
on
closing.
ma'am.
5th is
Tuesday.
better, ma'am.
Padmavati, ma'am. You,
Fifth,
Finally,
which school? Where?
let
Sanju,
Sanju
where?
sir decide the date. Better.
that it's
We are all
majority,
working up to 10th. In between those days also, that should be fine.
majority.
Fourth
Not
or
6th,
fifth is
7th,
okay,
8th,
but in
9th.
which forest you are?
Thank you all. Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you all.
Good
Thank
evening.
you, sir, and thank you all the leaders. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you, Sanjeev and Kasturi.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.